All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You, Season 1, Episode 12.
I do believe this is the season finale, and I do believe someone has
Crested the
finalized.
mountain.
Someone has finished, if you will.
Yes, they have
Allegedly.
succeeded in cresting
Yes.
a peak.
Maybe two
Hitherto
peaks and one
unexplored, in my knowledge, at least.
Yes. Yes.
We have gone from Hakari to Hahari.
And I feel like...
This isn't a ha-ha situation.
Well, for some
very
people
serious.
it is. But for Hakari, it is not. And so I feel like we have a pretty good idea of what this episode will involve. It will involve, at the very least, one very interesting conversation with Hakari, because... Stop banging my mother!
It might be a never ever again. It might also be a thing of where, well, okay, I understand you guys have, become soulmates as well. If I was to somehow accept everybody else.
Right. Well,
she is an else, that is somebody.
But it's my mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am very curious to see
Use
how
protection,
that
I guess.
gets handled, because you're both my child and my sibling. Like,
go on.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, we've reached.
We're here.
We've reached a new height of degeneracy in the humor for this show.
A confirmation that indeed we are going there.
Yes, and that means that we were right all along, and we are headed to places that will make this look like breakfast time. Like,
to boldly go where no anime has gone
We
before.
will get second, third, and fourth breakfast with this show. That's all I'm going to say. We'll be eating for quite a while. So, yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yes. Wait. Yes, the kitchen, yes. Oh my gosh.
No. Oh my god.
No way. Wait. Yes. Incredible. Morgified.
So are they saying that they didn't actually have sex, that this is what was going on the entire time?
Wait.
Incredible.
Even cuter.
Fantastic.
Yes, spamming the photos.
So is that a full haircut? Is Nano gonna have...
No, it's really tucked behind, just out of frame. Damn. The flower just... Yeah. The infinite loop. Yes.
What are you doing on your phone? Oh my god. Fantastic.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god.
To prepare for what is to come.
No.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
The only one who stands in the way.
In theory. Oh my god.
Sushizuka-chan.
Yep.
I cannot.
Oh my god.
Flawless. Perfection.
Yep.
Bro's
Right,
not
of course
even
the-
naked.
The massive bath. Right, because she's the lightest. Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Mission Impossible music coming back.
That would be horrifying.
Yeah.
Collect the agent!
Right.
A ghost!
This house is haunted. Like it was never there. Uh-huh.
But then there was an actual ghost. How could I expose myself?
Say that again slowly.
Yeah, slowly. Well,
Did you get an idea?
yes, roll.
What is it, boy?
Aha. Yes, the music.
Okay.
Do. Part of the staff right there. The cat, yes.
No!
No. Just calming herself. Yes.
No, don't do it! I know you have padding right now, but don't do it!
Just suck your head back in and then
Uh-huh.
go. No. The weight displacement, it's not gonna be right. You'll crush it.
You'll curve and then hit your head.
Yes, the right head space.
Ah, perfect.
Flawless maneuver. She's the only one that's going to get to see
Yep.
Rentaro now.
Fantastic. Wait.
An actual ghost.
Right. Ah! Now she's drowning.
Right, she's dying.
You have to save her.
That was stressful.
Yeah. I was trying to keep everybody from dying.
Yes, perfect. Ah, but he ran out naked too.
He got the towel back on, but
That is
definitely
true.
weren't trying to
Technically.
peep on you or anything.
Yeah! There it is! Incredible. Incredible.
All right.
Just a wholesome game of cards, yes. Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Well said.
It'd be
Namo.
more efficient that way.
I need to take my Plan B pill for all the unprotected sex we had.
Oh my gosh. If she used the same tactic again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
あれは
Faceless.
そっか邪魔しない方がいいや
Pay your respects too.
私の恋人だった人
Oh, right.
Because he
Yeah.
died that,
Because he died very
that
young.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
一人になって後悔したって言ってましたけど近づいてくる男性は大勢いたと思うんですどうして一人でいる道を選んできたんですか
Good question.
今は母りさんの彼氏なんです一緒に受け止めさせてください
That is a sentence that was indeed said.
Yep.
あの人のことが忘れられないのあの人が亡くなってからもずっと
Wow.
Cool.
だから愛し続けてしまっているの
Yeah.
他の人を愛する資格なんて
And that's why I felt bad being in your little group here. Yeah.
忘れる必要なんてない
Yeah.
はかりのお父さんと俺心からの愛が二つあっちゃいけないなんて
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we should know that better than anyone.
受け取る俺が本物だと感じればそれは本物の愛なんだ
本物だと
And that'd be pretty messed up if, in order to love someone else, you had to completely forget the memory of, you know, your first partner.
Like, obviously, it's important that you,
俺の気持ちが嘘だと感じたら
be
言ってください
honest.
その代わり俺もそう感じたら
Nice.
正直に言うって約
But you're communicating it. That's kind of the main thing. Like, don't be secretive about
Yep.
it.
レンタロウちゃん好きよ大好きよレンタロウちゃん
俺
Oh.
も大好きです
レンタロウちゃんは
I mean, we've gone a little bit further than this before, so.
No, that was only in the censored, not
Yes.
necessarily canon.
母りさんを一生幸せにすることはできない
Also, of course, the dead husband has white hair.
一人にしないと誓ってくれる人のために
Oh my
大切なファー
God.
ストキスは取っておかなくちゃ
Oh, someone better than me. Oh. That's sad.
ごめんなさい
So we have a situation where she might be a MILF, but it can also be her first time. Fantastic.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh. Very sweet.
Yep. They did not rejoin the others until much later.
Did I see that right? Yeah, they're on their side of the bed, yeah.
この妖怪弱い女め狙いは何キスそれとももっと
Well, she's above the covers, so
はかりどうした
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
隣で寝たいなと
yeah, she maybe feels distant and all that stuff because
こんな夜中に
Well-
はかりだって眠いだろうに
I'm insecure about the fact that you're dating my mom.
人と一緒にはいられないって
Well, also, she just went through the whole arc and everything. Like, that was a very short amount of time.
That is a
Like-
good point, yeah.
ここにいる
レンタロウ君朝まで抱きしめてていただいてもいいですか
And she's not gonna disturb them.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
今日だけなんだから
Right, right, right.
She loves both of them very, very dearly.
あれ
Oh my god.
レンタロウ
寝ぼけてても仲良しなんだな
Oh.
Oh, the ghost.
Oh, there was a
the
ghost!
ghost. That's perfect. After all, he's welcome here. Like,
Yeah.
愛情レンタロウ君よくも僕の愛する母りとはかりを奪ってくれたね君には言いたいことが山ほどある僕もお父さんに伝えたいことが君にお父さんと呼ばれる筋合いはない僕
yeah, why are you not freaking out?
お風呂じゃ覗きを心霊現象と勘違いしてあんなに
Peepers?
幽霊は怖いですけど血のつながったはかりやあんなにあなたを思う母りさんを見てれば
Yeah, he's talked to God at this point. He doesn't.
Right, right.
優しくて温かい方だったんだろうなって二人のこと絶対幸せにしないと呪い殺すぞって
I
yeah.
mean, he already agreed to do seppuku if he didn't, so.
絶対に二人を幸せにしますよだろうねずっと二人を見守ってきたに群がる男たちは大勢いたけれど君のように誠実な男は初めてだよ
Acknowledged by those beyond death itself.
Exactly.
僕というしがらみにとらわれていた母の心を救ってくれて
Oh.
僕もいつか後悔が晴れて成仏できるかもしれないね
Damn.
Okay.
これからは一緒に見守らせてください
I'll take good care of him. Oh.
共に見守っていこう大切な彼女たちの未来を君が言ってた僕に伝え
Oh, yeah, you said you wanted to say something, yeah.
まさか母を奪うぞって宣戦布告だったとか伝えたくて俺母をこの世に産んでくれてそして俺が
Oh.
まだ生まれる前レンタロウ君
And that's it.
レンタロウ君がいい子すぎて
Yeah,
Oh!
and he can pass on.
二人を残して死んでしまった後悔が消し飛んでいくダメだ成仏するそんな一緒に見守って
Yes! Right!
ごめん
Yeah,
no, that's not
happening. Fantastic.
こうして夢のような一夜は明け
Who's fairy tale?
Mm-hmm.
帰って制服に着替えなきゃなんで
いつでも遊びに来てちょうだいね
約束しますまたすぐに会いに来ます
それぞれの世界へと帰っていく
これより臨時集会を
Okay.
All right.
Let's tease all the... Is how it going in it? Yes, I was gonna say.
Oh my god. Yes.
理事長に就任しました花園母です
Wow.
こう買収しちゃった
Jesus Christ.
That is incredible.
学校へ向かわれました
あかりありがとうございますそんな昼休み
本当にすぐに会いに来てくれたのね
We've solved so many logistical
Also-
things.
Also, just pointing you this out,
愛情レンタロウ
Ah, and then the opening
Yeah,
begins.
みんなが
that maid has had her eyes closed whenever.
This is the opening now, Jacob.
No, I know. Oh yeah, no, it's perfect. But I'm just saying, that maid has had her eyes closed a whole lot.
And they're all gonna be up here. Yeah,
みんなが待ってるんだ
all of them.
俺を愛してくれる大大大大大好きな彼女たちが
Oh my god. Wow.
And season 2,
Yep. Wow.
peak everywhere.
Fantastic. That was.
We solved so many potential problems.
Mm-hmm.
We sidestepped one by basically like pseudo retconning the
Yeah.
interpretation of the special ending. Because clearly Hikari was like, no, with her sign, like, no, this is
Mm-hmm. Right,
not
right.
happening.
So it's not that, well, Hahari was rushing to undress Rentaro.
Right.
Only so that she could put different clothes on him.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And the squeals of delight was that she was practically overcome with
Yes.
joy of seeing
Mm-hmm.
how cute he was going to be
And no quickies happened before that.
during
Yep.
or after.
Nah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It
sure.
definitely wasn't the thing where they heard them coming and they're like, oh, shit.
Oh, we're just changing him into a
Mm-hmm.
a different outfit. Yeah,
Why-
totally.
Mom, why are you on the floor and why are your knees shaking? No reason. But yeah,
It's just been a long time since I've
dressed someone up.
dressed somebody up that was a boy. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yep,
yes.
yep.
Okay, wonderful. Now, that means though that we don't get any Hikari, Rentaro conversation surrounding that because
Right.
it didn't happen.
Yes.
But then 2, the conversation that we do get happens to be focused around the idea that Rentaro and everybody basically came for her. They came to save her and they
Yep.
succeeded. And while, yes, he is dating her mother, it is something that is on equal footing in the same way as everybody else.
Right. It's dating her mom would definitely be difficult. That being said, he has proven himself time and time again with all of the other girlfriends that have been added to this mix, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, we more just pushed that thing potentially just down the line
Right.
later.
Besides, there might be another love that is blossoming between Hikari and Karane. So,
Oh, might be. Brother. Like,
I only say might because they are not yet aware of it necessarily. Like,
Lies, deception. No, they absolutely are aware of it. It's just something that they're coming to terms with, and it takes time.
Yeah, they're definitely, like, they're using the cover of, we're
Oh,
just
Rentaro.
right, exactly. Like, we covered this in episode 2.
Yes.
Right? When you are kissing someone and, you know, it's a very involved action, you are going to be able to tell those little differences, even in a sleep-deprived, you know, state and all of that stuff.
Sure.
And I get the feeling they would be waking up pretty quickly. So.
Yeah, I will say also it's the thing of where they're going to get so hot just from literally being tangled up in each other that at some point they will need to cool down, so they will literally separate their bodies, and that part does wake people up. So one of them most likely is going to be the whoa.
To say nothing of if they fall asleep in each other's arms and then wake up the next day faces like this, you know.
Well, right. That's why I'm saying they probably aren't going to do that. So they'll wake up in the middle of each other's arms, need to pull away because they're too hot.
And what we really could have used is, like, even though we got the beautiful, you know, OP, you know, for the ending and all that stuff.
Yes.
But this is where, if it wasn't the finale of the season, we would get an end credits scene where it's one of them and or both of them basically waking up, realizing, and then separating and being like, okay, that's fine. But, like, they don't know that or anything, and they're both thinking the exact same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yes. I am absolutely here for the Hikari Karane love blossoming over the course of time.
Yes.
Right now, though, the episode gave us a lovely little joke of the gender-bent sitcom scenario of, we need to go peep on our love interest as a squad.
Right.
Which I love that it didn't go well.
And Shizuka is the one who's
and
like,
Shizuka's the one that
actually
did end up seeing his cock, basically.
Yes. But she does the full, like, Neville, you know, no, I'll fight. and then they lovingly roll her up in a comforter, tie her up, and they're like, sorry.
That's adorable, but you know what? We want what we want, so.
But she ends up being like...
Shizuka-chan. Like,
Shizuka. That was fantastic.
That was an amazing joke.
And the comedy antics that they get up to with Shizuka of just being so small, but then
and
also
then her
like
medieval, like,
exactly, where she's like, I must do something.
They must not be publicly, you know, dragged, you know.
Right, exactly, you know. I immediately assume the worst, and because I don't really talk to people that much, I can't really, like, you know, share these anxieties and let them be seen for hey, no, it's just anxiety. Don't worry about it, right?
It's okay.
You know, yeah. And so she's like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll over there. And then, oh no, those are
They're
stairs.
having their Mission Impossible while she's having hers.
She's having her own Mission Impossible.
Yes.
And it's fantastic.
Yes.
And I love how it also is, like, acknowledging that whole thing of, like, hey, if you have, like, you know, the really pervy characters or whatever, that can definitely detract from some of the other characters that are nearby, right? And so, hey, yeah, here we go. Shizuka's doing her own little thing. But then also the fact that Karne is like, yes, she's along for the ride. And everyone knows... We don't say anything about what happened, but Karne, in classic fashion,
has to
spills the whole beans.
Yep.
It's not like I was, you know, trying to peep on you or anything while you were taking a bath.
Like,
Fantastic.
goddamn her perfect tsundere, like, adherence. She will not break from the mold in the best ways possible.
Right, like, that's the like, all right, you set it up, you tee it up, and it's just perfect. It's like, it's
easy home run.
Using the trope and everything, right? But it's like, there we go. Yep. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was wonderful.
I also loved in that respect where the mom-daughter combo actually ended up enabling each other. Like, they're kind of feeding into each other.
They know what each one's about. One of them being like, all right, downloading an app for, like, silent video, you know, and then the other one being like, all right, get some rope, you know. We're doing this.
Yeah, they were first out the gate, ready to go.
Which I will also say, that also does serve as a confirmation of what the canon story is for the show.
Sure.
That I guess they didn't actually have sex.
No.
Right. And that's why, she's actually like, okay, yeah, I want to peep on him and everything.
Right. Again, this is a fan fiction land treat for the anime enjoyers.
Right.
Basically that this was not in the manga, so therefore we do it here as a
Sure.
Yeah, guys.
And we can't have this happen.
No.
We can't have this actually happen. We can't say that happened. But you know what happened.
We can pretend like it did.
But we can't have the show actually acknowledge that that's what happened.
Right.
So we're going to say that, here.
Remember that point
happened.
when they said, they were just trying on outfits or what have you, and the joke was that, what if they were doing something?
Right. No, they were actually, they were just doing it. Like, yeah.
Yep. But wow. Okay. So everybody has now settled into a dynamic here.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see some very hilarious shenanigans being pulled by Hahari buying the school.
That then she could be, there at the school during the... Fantastic. Okay, how we're going to do that with all of the other adult girlfriends that are, of course, going to be in the show at some point? I don't know. One of them will probably be a teacher. One will probably be the nurse, whatever,
Well, no, a lot of them do just go to the school, apparently. That was actually just what the end was showing us there. Funny joke that they very much quickly kind of breezed past there was Kusuri just being completely asleep inside Hahari's cleavage.
Yep.
That was amazing.
Yep.
I am here for the Kusuri is actually got the most mature form and stuff, so she's actually the most attracted to of all the other girls, the mom.
Sure.
That feels like if we're gonna have eventual
well,
girl pairings because we're going to be spending so much time together in love with the same person.
Right.
Then you got to also tease up in a lot of ways the other future pairing of Nano and Shizuka because they're both very actually fastidious with their specific type of shticks. So they're yes, we are in alignment. We are allied. You might be the flowery one with the romantic medieval storytelling.
Yes.
And I am the one that balances that out with cold calculus, you know?
And they set it up with the whole thing of, all right, Nano now needs to be the prince in order to wake up, Princess Rentaro.
Yes.
I am all here
for that.
For the, and then they start crushing on each other and hand-holding or whatever,
Let's have our inverted host club.
Exactly.
I am so there for that.
Yeah. But, okay, we are fully sailing this ship of this show, and I am so excited for season 2. The fact that we did all of the crazy antics that we had in the last, couple episodes.
Right.
And the anime leaned into it so hard, even if, certain ones had to be asterisk, this didn't
Very
actually...
big asterisk,
This totally didn't happen.
Right. But then this one, they actually lean into the wholesomeness for about 30 to 40% of the episode.
Yeah, with, Karne being you're trying to, get close to him and everything to, okay.
I'll let you have this one.
Well, fine, I'll make out with you afterwards, so, I guess, right? That was really sweet.
And then the dad... who has been a ghost.
Yep.
Basically looking over his family that grew up basically without him.
Yeah.
And the idea that, while yes, all he basically donated was his sperm to the the mix here and stuff.
Yep.
The idea that both of them felt in a very, I would say, wholesome way, like they owed something to him.
Right.
And loved him so much that they were well, I if my mom's not happy, I can't be happy with anybody else. And the mom's well, if I truly loved someone like that, I can't love another person. She also was, in that respect, immature in love and was not able to move on. But rather than focusing on the ways in which she's, just such a, I don't know anything about love. It's I would feel like I'd be betraying him.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a very real thing that people have experienced when they've been with someone for a decent amount of time. Now, she wasn't necessarily with him for any serious amount of time.
Right,
but it happened at a very crucial young point in her life.
Yeah.
That people go, I don't know if I can move on to another relationship.
all of the stuff that we got from her as the, short-lived antagonist that she was part of the grieving process.
Yes.
And I'm really glad that they brought it up, because there is a there can be a very unhealthy, approach where it's you can't have like romantic competition and all that stuff, right? And so if there's a previous partner or whatever, then they have to have been the enemy or whatever, and no, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case, and especially not if it's someone who died, right? Like, the fact that she's with you now, Rentaro, and Rentaro sums it up so nicely, and the insecurity that she has over it. The whole premise of this show is like he just restates it.
Yeah, it flies in the face of the premise of this show for
Right.
sure. And yes, we have the other side of things in that he literally can't be romantic competition.
Right.
Now, romantic competition is an actual thing. That is not some thing that doesn't exist at all. And
Sure.
that's not what you're saying. But I think what's really cool with this is that she was able to communicate that in the moment she's starting to have this kind of feeling of shame or regret, and that, I don't know if I can do this. This is wrong. And it's like, well, wait, why is it wrong? Like, let's actually talk about it. And it's the communication that's the most important, because then if she's like, I just need to acknowledge him in this moment because, he was my first love. And in a lot of ways, there is something about this show exploring the idea of firsts and how important they actually still are.
Yep.
And how it needs to be reiterated over and over and over and over again, not in some retreading way, but just of, hey, we're all new to this whole thing. And yes, this is bizarre. This is actually bizarre.
Yep.
So if we're going to make this work, there's a lot of firsts that we don't want to have be exclusive. Let's make sure we're all on the same level. Not all on the same level minus Shizuka, just because she's like, no, our lord, our liege,
Yeah.
No. Let's bring everybody to that same level, and yet also let's acknowledge where we're at, so that if we're in a great place like Karane, we can understand I don't need to be
Butt in
at
on
the
their
same.
affection.
I don't need to
No.
be involved in this thing here. I can let this one just be their thing, and
Giving everyone the opportunity, but not demanding homogenous behavior, right?
Right.
Like everyone has their own different wants and needs and things like that.
Yeah.
And this show has explored that in wonderful ways with the hand holding versus kissing versus like I want to make out with you so hard, right? Like all of that kind of stuff. And so, something like, previous partner in grief and all that stuff. That's absolutely going to be part of it.
It will.
And it felt kind of like the reverse situation of the girls are trying to peep on the guy.
Yeah.
Of the, hey, this is all about the guy who has all the girls that are okay with, being in a relationship with the same person and not needing to compete with each other. And so, hey, you certainly don't need to compete with the dead guy, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
But all right, season 2 has teed up some very fun characters. Obviously, I felt seen by an actual true blue Genki sporty
Sports
girl.
person. Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. We had you think the maid will be a part of it? That's possible. We have Snack Girl, who's probably a gamer.
Sure,
she's
got the headphones.
She's got also the green and the purple and the hoodie. That's all gamer coded stuff there.
Yes.
So she's probably going to be very fun. We have girls baseball team person here, and they're not actually seeing each other's faces here. So no opportunity for sparks to connect. Then by the locker we have the narcissist, someone who might be like just in love with themselves,
and probably also the person from another country,
right, the blonde,
the European that
European,
transferred
yeah.
here or whatever. Yeah.
We're
Vice
ignoring
principal
that.
continues to exist, I guess.
Yep. We have a very quiet, more traditional, not wearing the uniform of the school girl. I just wanted to bring that up as well, in that she's not wearing the blue and white.
Sure.
She's wearing a dark black and on black.
Yeah.
So
Almost looks like she has
maybe,
gloves too.
yeah, might be staff, might be
Sure.
might be someone a little bit older.
But I'm all for another shy character getting brought into the mix because Shizuka is so over the top with her shyness that I feel like we absolutely have room for like someone that's more like regular, just quiet to themselves kind of person.
Yeah, wearing
you know?
also a turtleneck, which is another like sign of being just a little bit more reserved, guarded.
But yeah, maybe that's a teacher.
Could be a
Maybe
teacher.
it's staff of some kind. Yeah.
Could be someone on staff or what have you.
But yeah.
Wow. All right, we have our first 6, and we have our next potentially 4 or 5
Yep.
teed up for next season.
Awesome.
Yeah, my prediction is that I'm going to think I will be all about Sporty Girl first, and probably Gamer Girl is going to end up being my favorite.
I feel like gamer girls, when they're brought into anime, tend to be very competitive. Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say of the character designs?
I think...
What would be your gut instinct that you
Turtleneck Girl seems promising. But I
agree.
I really think the maid character is going to... I have a very high confidence that she will be added to the
repertoire.
Yeah, exactly. Right, to the group. But I don't know how competitive she will be necessarily. I think she could be quite competitive, but not necessarily at the top.
Yes.
So,
actually, I just realized how unhinged Hikari is. I just realized in general, seeing all of them lined up next to each other, and it's like, oh, look at how like cute their individual designs are. And you realize that Nano and Hikari have the same skirt height, but Nano is wearing leggings. Holy shit, Hikari. Hikari is actually just aquaing it up right now. Like just genuinely like...
Yeah, basically.
Like we can see the hips starting to curve up.
Right, like, yeah, curve back in.
So yeah. So it's like ass is completely on display.
That or underwear.
Well, I mean, yes, yeah. But both. I mean...
Right.
But...
No, yeah, great point. Yeah. Yep.
It's just something of like, oh... damn.
she knows what she's about. Now, actually, okay, given that they didn't do the whole sex thing, there is the possibility that we could still get a situation in the future.
Like that in season 2, maybe?
Well, sure, but we could get a situation kind of like the early stuff with Hikari and Karame.
Yeah.
Except it's with Hikari and her own mother, where it's the, all right, and now we are going to fight over Rentaro because both of their proclivities with regards to romance are so similar. You know?
Sure.
And then it could be the whole thing of like, all right, cracks knuckles. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I would love to see things ramp up in season 2 because the numbers are going to get crazier, obviously. Probably literally double. That would be my guess. Maybe we'll only go up to 11.
I feel like season 2 is going to be the real test because that's where the numbers will start to become truly unwieldy. Whereas up until now, it's like it's a lot of characters, but it's still fairly manageable. But when you go up to we're approaching double digits, then, oh man.
Well, how do you just have people even have lines to comment? It takes time, you know?
Right, exactly. Maybe that's why also they need to start getting into sub-relationships with each other, like within the relationship, because that way you can just pair them off and, you know.
Well, or just basically just sectioning off into groups specifically for certain things.
Yeah.
But, all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.